So is there which one do you use for most of your work in terms of like the services, like the ones that I mentioned?
Yeah. So the one I use the most is ChatGPT
Mm-hmm.
and OpenAI. I I don't use Gemini. I haven't messed with DeepSeek. And Olama, I have tried a little, but the one I use the most is ChatGPT
ChatGPT.
and OpenAI. And I've used it both like personally as ChatGPT, and I use it programmatically. I've built websites and I worked for a company where we used it programmatically to bake features into our application that uses AI. So not only I use it as a personal developer or person, but I wrote some applications that would use it.
So can you explain me how you wrote applications that used AI into your into your processes or into your whole system? Like how did you do that? Like is it like what my question is like, do you use like, is there a system that goes back and asks questions to ChatGPT and it gives an answer here, or did the ChatGPT sit on your system so you could ask anything and the answers came from ChatGPT? How does that work?
Yeah. So imagine that you're building, you know, uh, a job description generation.
Okay.
So imagine that you see this, the job description of for then a data analyst has these requirements and such and such, and it has these details, right? So if you need to build that in, right? Imagine you're building a website portal that you allow people to generate these types of job description application. Imagine that they're registering, they're posting a job offering on your website, and you know because they're already inputting in all this information, you just allow it to generate the job description automatically using AI. So as they're filling out the forms, whenever they submit that form, my back end receives that information, makes an API, a simple API to OpenAI or whatever my provider is, and I get back or get streamed back these contents of whatever I asked. In this case, the job description, and then I just like give it back to the client as if it was a database or if it was like anything like that, right? So as a developer, as a backend engineer, you receive that request from a phone or from a website, and then you go and talk to this API that gives you back already whatever you asked, right? There are ways of you running the model yourself that you're not, going to OpenAI and then paying them so you can run it yourself on your infrastructure. And I'm not that familiar with it, but you can just like easily consume like many APIs of that you
Got
can
it.
just easily integrate AI within your system.